So guys, we are finally here. The beauty is real. Isn't she good looking, good, sleek and sexy battleship? I do apologize, you have to all see her. Yeah, she is definitely good looking. Now of course there are downside. I mean, not everything is perfect. She's kind of a Swedish girl, very tall, you know. Yeah. Yeah, I believe that most of Swedish girls are extremely tall, and she's one hell of a size-wise. She's more like Swedish, not French, but you know, she was just a joke. Guys, you have a huge pleasure to watch me and with my division friend Pub. Pub, I don't know why he is pinky, but ask him. Anyhow, this map, it's a pretty new map. It's Sleeping Giants, and I highly recommend you also taking, when she's available, I'm talking about this French battleship, the Alsase, with another fast, maybe Iowa or another French cruiser or battleship, because you will see that you will reach pretty significant speed, and you know, it's not fun if you division with someone which has a much slower battleship. That's what I'm trying to say. Now, what do you think about her? I do believe her secondary is pretty good. Of course, if I would have a better captain, I will definitely put BFT, basic fighting training, because then you increase one, your AA, this is EU, you always gonna face a lot of aircraft carrier, and second one, you will have slightly improved rate of fire of your secondary, because the secondary are not bad, the secondary are pretty amazing, 10.6 kilometers, and if you have the right build, you are a secondary monster. So how you play this lovely battleship? Do you play, by the way, you don't have quite, you know, oh, Shimakaze, for the love of God, the first salvo toward the Shimakaze, and 5 overpen, 5,950, so close to 6,000 damage, and it's kind of important. You probably are not very accurate guns, but you have so many guns, so, you know, there's very likely there, even though you'll do a lot of overpens, you will still do massive damage towards your enemy, even if they are, you know, cruisers, battleship, or destroyers. So I like this few firepower. And what should I say? The accuracy, sure, it's not the best. I highly recommend you practice your accuracy, and it sometimes can troll you, sometimes it's like a Fuso's shotguns all over the place. Now the enemy team, they control pretty, we have zero control, we have we're disadvantaged, right? I only did one lousy salvo hit towards that DD, and I thinking myself, oh my god, this DD, our DD will definitely cap C in just a couple of seconds, but because I do believe there's no one here at C. It was the only Shimakaze, and he is no more. We also lost 2 ships, unfortunately, Akizuki and Chalmatel. And Baltimore, I don't know why I did not try to aim. It was also a small mistake over there. Now, on the other hand, how do you play this battleship? Do you play snipey, sneaky, 22 kilometers? You don't have any 22 kilometers. I do believe your maximum range are 20.3 kilometers with upgraded module. Not a module, I'm talking about the upgraded, because I do have the fast reload time. I reloaded 26.5 seconds or something. I do apologize about this glitch and replay bug. Shells on the way, pretty healthy Alsase class, and 5,100. What's kind of a disappointment. Baltimore also aiming at me. And now here's the deal, guys. The aircraft carrier. The aircraft carrier, it's a Shukaku. Shukaku, it's definitely gonna charge me, and you will see the power of this torpedo belt protection. Have one fire, and I do believe I will eat a lot of torps in just a couple seconds. I do believe so. I am in the middle of everything, and I will receive right now 3 torpedo hits in just a couple seconds. There's 2 torpedoes. a lot of damage, but the third one, because I received in the same spot, you see here, the third one, guys, 4,350. That is the Alsase class in a nutshell. What I'm trying to talk about, belt protection, amazing. 4,300 damage. That was what would receive, and the third torpedo. So how do you play this battleship? You are brawling. You are going in your face battleship, not sniping angle yourself and so on. And I decided, me and my buddy also in Alsase, to push both of them. We are pushing in the middle, and you are a powerhouse when you and your buddy are pushing together. Remember, you have epic secondary, and the firepower is definitely over there. Now it's a tricky situation, guys, because after all, I know that Hindenburg has 6km torps and Citadel here for 14,200 damage. Only one Citadel and only freaking two okay, now guys, you're never gonna believe you're gonna see it right now. This is one hell of a dodge. You see what? Oh myself, just look at this. Oh man, I dodged like a boss. Seriously, that was one hell of a torpedo beat. It was. And sure, I'm a little bit afraid about this Hindenburg. He's 5.7 kilometers, for crying out loud. He has more torps. And here's tier 10 cruiser, one of the best tier 10 cruiser in this game. But now my secondary aren't working out. Now you're gonna see the power if you brawl. What the hell happened versus, and this is kind of a scare. Don't get me wrong. I should never urge you to go even near 6 kilometers of a Hindenburg. It might delete you. And more torpedoes are coming. Now my secondary and my friend's secondary. Just look at this amount of secondary. Oh man, it's like you have freaking 8 Akizuki or something close to you. There are only 100mm secondary guns, but it's scary as hell. Just look at his HP pool. He's vanished, and I do believe that, yeah, one more fire and he's toast. This, my friend, this is how you're supposed to play your battleship. You go in cap with another division, and nobody can force you out of there, and this is how you should play. I like the gameplay. I like the new style. That, sure, you may argue you don't have a Hydro, but man, that salvo, by the way, was 10,200 damage, and there's a lot of targets. I kind of screwed this one up, very unfortunately. I want to shoot at Zhao, and I probably should shoot at Montana. So this is the second big mistake I did, because why? It's the freaking island. I want to delete the Zhao. Very bad. That was a bad mistake of me. So I do have to apologize. Second mistake I also did here, I should definitely push with my friend Alsase. Now, very happy that we have a cruiser, a Des Moines over there, which is very unusual there, a cruiser pushing. I will also push just a couple of salvos from here. Now I decide to turn and help my division friend. I kind of let him alone over there, and I kind of feel shame. Now something else, this is very important. Some big YouTubers say, oh, those French battleships are only HE spammer. No, they aren't. So keep that in mind. You see, AP. Now this is very important. Shells. Only my rear gun with 4 guns. The shells are all over the place, but 9,044 damage. And now it's my front turrets. Voila! Altogether 28,000 damage, which basically means if you would like to delete a cruiser, which has light armor, or any other Royal Navy cruiser, or, you know, aircraft carrier, you are a freaking monster. I'll definitely show you the potent firepower. And now my secondary working. I have 19, 20, 22. Come on, 22. Yes, thank you very much. Secondary hits. 26. So, you know what I'm trying to say. If you're pushing together, man, it's like, seriously, it's like Iowa and Bismarck have a baby together, and this is the result. Not a whole lot happen right now. We will control what it's A, and you know, we basically gonna delete everything and everyone. Very well played for my team. This was not a, you know, a ridiculous big amount of damage and so on, but it definitely show you how you should play your French tier 9 battleship Alsase class. That was very unfortunate, only 4,200 damage with, I don't know, 2 overpen or something. And my division friend is yellow in, I do believe, but there's only 2 ships left, and we will actually kill both of them. So this will be a very fast 11 minutes game or something, or close to 12 minutes game. So, you know, to do big numbers and big damage, you also need to have not as good team that I did have. And goodbye, Mr. Montana, you're toast. Yeah. And now the Baltimore, the same story. He will end this game, will end in just a couple more seconds. But for the love of God, guys, do not use HE. Do not, you are not a HE spammer. Try to use your as much as AP, because they can be devastating. They are good guns. Sometimes the shells go all over the place. And goodbye, Baltimore. Thanks, guys, for watching. And always, Captain's Fair, sis, and goodbye.